Hey guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, then welcome here for the very first time. I'm Carmen, and this is
Calvin.
And we are watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is...
You are.
Well, we're both watching it. I'm watching it for the first time,
You're reacting to it. I'm watching it.
I guess. Okay. What are you doing? Stop. Anyway, I'm reacting, he's watching, guiding me through the journey that I am taking with the show, and this episode is episode 5. I don't know what the name of it is yet. So, yeah, the last episode was Warriors of Kyoshi, and it was really, really good. I really liked, oh my gosh, what was her name? Suki? Suki. I almost said Suki again. I've seen too much True Blood. But, yeah. I really liked her, and I'm excited to see where this is going to go from here. So, let's just watch it and find out.
Sure.
The Earth Kingdom city of Omashu.
It's pretty nice.
I used to always come here to visit my friend Boomy.
Wow. We don't have cities like this in the South Pole.
They have buildings here that don't melt.
Well, let's go, Slowpokes.
You need a disguise.
So what am I supposed to do? Grow a mustache?
Oh, God.
Ugh,
Oh, God.
so itchy.
Rotten cabbages? What kind of slum do you think this is?
Rotten cabbages. I've heard of this before, too.
Oh, my cabbages!
A meme, right? My cabbages.
Just keep smiling.
It is like that.
State your business.
My business is my business, young man, and none of yours. I've got half a mind to bend you over my knee and pedal your backside.
Settle down, old timer.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Earthbenders.
I'd be like running through that, so you just push on me. Momo. Dang!
This is the Omashu delivery system.
Oh, I thought
Miles and miles of tubes and chutes.
people sliding. I thought it was literally just people
Earth
sliding.
ending
I
brings
was
the
like, that was
packages
fun.
up. Gravity brings them down. But my friend Boomy found a better use for these chutes.
Sliding down? Because that would be fun.
Look around you. What do you see? You gotta open your brain to the possibilities. The world's greatest super slide.
Boomy, you're a mad genius.
Alright, Mad might be correct.
But now that I'm here, I'm starting to have second thoughts.
It's too late for that. Oh my shit. Oh, God. That's not comforting. That doesn't look like mail. Oh, is it after them? I thought it was on like the slide next to them.
It was at first,
Oh.
I'm on it.
and then the slides merged.
Oh. Oh, they just
Men,
fucked up
you'll
that
be
roof.
going off to combat soon. It's important that you be prepared for anything.
Hey, do something!
Yeah.
Use your airbending!
Exactly.
Yeah, good idea. That'll make us go even faster.
Oh my God, why? Well, he's gonna be found out now.
Sorry.
He just destroys all of these towns as he goes through them. Is it a kitty? Oh God, it's that guy with his cabbages, right? Oh no.
My cabbages! You're gonna pay for this!
Oh, he reminds me of Walter Frey. Like immediately.
Your Majesty, these juveniles were arrested for vandalism, traveling under false
Cool.
pretenses, and malicious destruction of cabbages.
Off with their heads! One for each head of cabbage!
Silence!
Alright.
Only the king can
That's a
pass
bit
down
much.
judgment.
Throw them a feast.
What?
I'm from Kangaroo Island.
Kangaroo Island, eh? I hear that place is really hopping.
No.
Well, all these good jokes are making
You're
me
smiling.
tired. Guess it's time to hit the hay.
Oh my god. He knew he was an airbender.
Okay, you caught me. I'm the Avatar. Doing my Avatar thing, keeping the world safe. No firebenders here. So, good work, everybody. Love each other, respect all life, and don't run with your spears.
Be
We'll
excellent.
see you next time.
Let us leave.
Let us leave?
No,
We're
I
in
can't.
serious trouble.
I
This
can't.
guy is nuts.
Tomorrow, the Avatar will face 3 deadly challenges. But for now, the guards will show you to your chamber.
Oh my god.
Momo, I need you to find Appa and bust us
Like
out
the
of here.
cats.
It's like our cats. Yeah.
Sokka? Katara? Where are my friends?
Where are they?
The king will free them if you complete your challenges.
What do you think of my new outfit?
No.
I want your honest opinion.
0 out of 10.
I guess it's fine.
Excellent. You've passed the first test.
Really?
Oh, I would have
Yeah,
failed.
not one of the deadly tests. Those delightful rings are made of pure genomite, also known as creeping crystal. It's crystal that grows remarkably fast. By nightfall, your friends will be completely covered in it. I can stop it, but only if you cooperate. Ooh, climbing the ladder. No one's thought of that before.
There, enjoy your lunch. I want my friends back now.
Oh my
It
god.
seems I've lost my pet Flopsy.
Okay, found him.
Bring him to me.
Oh my god. Globsy, run!
Wait a minute. Flopsy? Ah! Ah! Flopsy! So you're saying whoever I point to,
So he's
that's the
alive.
person I get to fight?
Choose
So
wisely.
you're gonna point to him.
I choose you.
Wrong choice. Typical airbender tactic. Don't you have any surprises for me? Sooner or later, you'll have to strike back. Did someone leave the windows open? It feels a little drafty in here. Are you hoping I'll catch a cold?
Can't do his jokes. This is the worst part. Oh, that was cool. His shadow was like a little arrow. And then
How
he
are
went
you
that way.
going to get me from way over there?
Hey, you're an earthbender too, right? As an avatar?
Well, he knows airbending.
I know. Huh. That's a bit dramatic. Dang, he's creating like a tornado.
Flash.
Well done, Avatar.
But cool.
Yeah.
Tell me you wouldn't do that if you could do that.
I mean, yeah, you know I'm dramatic.
Now, you must answer
Yeah, you
one
do that.
question.
All the
All the
That's
time.
not fair. You said you would release my friends if I finished your test.
But what's the point of tests if you don't learn anything? Answer this one question, and I will set your
Be a
friends free.
freaking pun.
What is my name?
Oh, sure.
I solved the question
Loki.
the same way I solved the challenges.
He does have the
As you said
Yeah.
a long
Headdress.
time ago, I had to open my brain to the possibilities. Boomy, you're a mad genius.
Ah, it's his friend.
It's
Should have
good
seen
to
that
see
coming.
you. You haven't changed a bit.
That's cute.
Literally.
Why did you do all this
Yeah,
instead
he's
of
like
just
over 100
telling
years
me
old.
Trying to
who you
help
were?
Avatar.
First of all,
Aang,
it's
really.
pretty fun messing with people. But I do have a reason. The world
Teach us
has
things.
changed in the 100 years you've been gone. It's the duty of the Avatar to restore balance to the world by defeating Fire Lord Ozai. You have much to learn. You must master the 4 elements and confront the Fire Lord. And when you do, I hope you will think like a mad genius.
Thank you for your wisdom. But before we leave, I have a challenge for you.
The slides. Yeah.
My cabbages!
More. Oh, my cabbages.
Yeah. So what do you think?
I thought that it was really good. I thought it was really good. I really, really liked this episode. I think, like I said last time or the time before, that this show just keeps getting better and better with each episode. Like, I think that I just get more invested in the characters. And I think that the stories are getting better, too. I think that the first few episodes of any show is usually a lot of story building or world building, character introductions. So once they get past that stuff and you can get into the nitty gritty of who characters are and who they're going to be, I think it's always more interesting. So I'm definitely becoming more and more invested in all of the characters, but I think Aang especially, because he's starting to become more of the focus. Whereas I think in the first couple episodes it was more Sokka and Katara were.
Because they were on their home turf, and you know, you kind of have some backstory already from the intro about what the Avatar is about, but you really get to learn the other 2 characters that you see the Avatar through their eyes.
Yeah.
So that's a good way of introducing them.
And I think it's a good way of introducing Aang to, in the past few episodes, I guess, we've sort of seen, or at least, yeah, in the past few episodes, we've seen bits and pieces of his past and people he's interacted with before, like in the episode where he went to the Southern Air Temple or something like that, right? And where the air nomads were, and we got to see the guy who made the fluffy cakes, and we got to see, what was his name, Master, I don't remember. So.
You asked me too quick.
Gyatso.
Monk Gyatso.
Monk Gyatso. Yeah, we got to see him. Luckily, I have notes. And so that was really cool. And then in this episode, obviously, we saw Boomy, and we got to see their past interactions. And then obviously, now at the end, we know their current interactions, you know, which is kind of funny. It seems very obvious and something I should have put together that that's the same person. But I think I was just too...
It's hidden well.
Yeah, and I was just too invested in the story to notice it until, like, they're like... I feel like I should have... When he said, "What's my name?" I should have discovered it then, but I didn't, so...
No, it's one of my favorite episode, like, reveals.
Yeah.
Because it's done so well. Like, the flavor at the beginning of the episode when you learn about his friend is more about the slides than it is about his friend.
Yeah.
So
you just
you
see,
kind
like,
of just assume, okay, that was 100 years ago. You know,
he's long dead. Probably.
Long dead, probably. And then they go right into the excitement of the slides, and that's what you focus on, and then you forget the rest of the flashback.
Yeah, you're just like, oh, his friend's kind of weird, you know, like he had like this kind of weird look and this kind of weird laugh. Yeah. And then when you meet the king, yeah, he has a weird look, but you don't notice
same,
the like under eye bags sort of.
He has the same like half closed eye on his left side. He has the same missing tooth. He has the same snorting laugh.
Yeah, but at first you don't put it together because he's an old man, so it's not surprising that he's missing a tooth, you know?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
he's very strange, and he's a little off-putting at first, like the way that he is interacting with Aang and Sokka is a bit like... If this wasn't a kid's show, I would assume it was something else, you know what I mean? So it's a bit like, yeah, just off-putting, right? And luckily he's nothing like Walder Frey, though he definitely gives off that vibe at first. Just the sitting in the chair and looking creepy and older. He doesn't act anything like him. But, yeah. I think that he's an interesting character, and I did start to think around the second challenge. Not the second challenge. Technically the third challenge, right? Because there was... What was there?
The first one was, how do my robes look?
Yeah.
The second was, was the...
It was the key.
Was the key from the waterfall.
What was the third?
The third was...
Because I'm forgetting the third. Because I remember when he went to the last one, I was like, hey, he's already done 3. Flopsy, yeah. Flopsy was the third, and then the fourth was fighting, and he knew he would pick him.
He wanted him to pick him.
He wanted him to pick him, because it's another trick, right? Mm-hmm. And, which, I mean, he said 3 challenges, and he technically gave him 4, so he's already sort of cheating a little bit, because that's not what he said. But...
Well, he also did say, like, the real challenges are the ones that are dangerous.
Yeah, but
this wasn't a real challenge.
Yeah, but he also
like,
said
how do I look
it
at my
was
robes?
a challenge.
Yeah.
So, it's just a bit misleading, in my opinion.
So you're admitting that you were misled by a character who you...
Is meant to mislead you, yeah. But I think it's... It's like... I did, around the Flopsy one, I was like, okay, he's doing these challenges to get him to think a different way about something, right? Because the first one, he's like, oh yeah, do that. Nobody's ever tried that before, you know? He's trying to get him to think of a different way to do it. And then with the Flopsy one, you assume the tiny, cute little bunny. Of course, that's Flopsy. But it's not. It's another way of challenging your perceptions. Yeah. What your preconceived notions are about things, right? And then even the last challenge where he's like, okay, strong person, weak old man. I'll choose the weak old man. And then that was another folly on Aang's part because he didn't understand what was underneath the robe, right? He was only looking at things on a surface level. He wasn't looking deeper to try to understand more, which is what Boomy was trying to tell him. Right?
He's trying to teach him.
As the Avatar, you can't look at things on a surface level. You can't defeat the Fire Nation by seeing things on the surface level. Because the Fire Nation are tricky, and they're not that easy to defeat. And all the other things that you have to defeat on the way to defeating the Fire Nation aren't going to be easy.
Like, he told him, like, you know, you as the Avatar have to bring balance to the nations, and you have to defeat the Fire Lord, Ozai.
Yeah.
But through his teachings here, he's trying to tell him, like, it's not going to be that simple.
Yeah. Sorry, some cats are outside the door.
All of the cats are outside.
All of the cats are outside of the door because they couldn't be in here when we're filming. So if you hear meows or mews, whatever you want to call them, that's what it is. Mm-hmm. Just a shit ton of tiny kittens and big kittens. Just like all of the sizes. They're like Russian dolls of kittens and cats. Anyway.
But he was getting him to think about it from another perspective other than just like, yep, walk up to the Fire Lord and punch him in the face and it's all fixed, you know?
Yeah.
There's 100 years of
animosity and
built
up them trying to find the Avatar. There's a lot riding on the Avatar, so there's a lot of...
It's like, you know, when... I mean, it's happened a bunch of times, but whenever, like, the U.S. takes out a small dictator in control of a small country's government, you know, what happens then? What happens after that single figurehead is taken out?
Another figurehead will...
There's a power vacuum.
Yeah.
You can't just remove the one issue and expect all the other dominoes to fall in line.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it just doesn't work like that, you know?
Do you have any other thoughts?
I think Momo is adorable, as always. I thought that I would totally want to slide on that thing, too. So, like, I can't even blame Aang for that, because, I mean, honestly, that would be, like, the coolest slide in the world. Like, yeah, I would do that. It's like a roller coaster, but...
way less safe.
Yeah, but if I'm an airbender, like, I can control that shit.
You can literally fly.
So I'm not worried about it,
Yeah.
you know? Like, it'd be amazing.
Hey, use your airbending. You're right.
I can do
go
that.
even faster.
Yeah, right? It's like, no, this is, oh my god, my hand just got stuck in my hair. That's lovely. Anyway, that's not what they meant by use your airbending. But he also, I've noticed that Aang just destroys places as he passes through them. Like,
yep.
He's got to stop that.
Monk Yatsu definitely taught him how to be mischievous.
He did, but I think that he needs to also not do that because it's just not great.
Yep. And, you know, it is the Earth Nation, and all of their architecture and everything is built with stone, so they could literally just
be like, and it's redone.
And it's fixed again.
Yeah.
But...
well, the windows weren't built with stone.
No, but made with sand.
True. I did think that was a really cool aspect of the Earth Nation, that, although horrifying if you're held captive there, because they can just create and then make doors go away. So it's like it's not like you can find a way to escape.
Yeah, it's not like you can pick a lock when it's solid stone.
It's like, I'm just stuck here. Like,
but also, it's really ineffective if your prisons are made out of stone when you're the Earth Nation.
Why?
Well, there's a possibility that any prisoner that you would try to put in there could
just make it go away too. Yeah. But they probably have different prisons for their own people, like, honestly. There's probably, like...
something that's not dirt or stone.
Yeah. Well, just like, you know, on The Flash, when they have metahumans, they have a special prison for metahumans that they can't get out of. It's probably the same thing.
True.
Although I do think that it's cool, too, that they included, like, the air holes, right? Because...
the air vents.
The air vents. Because it's like,
it is
you
solid
still
stone.
need air to survive, so... It's not impractical. It's still, like, yeah, this could exist in the real world if all of that other stuff did.
Yeah.
You know. We didn't see a lot of... I can't
Appa?
remember. Yeah, Appa. I couldn't remember his name. I'm not wearing the Appa shirt. You wore that to work yesterday, so I can't wear it.
Can't or won't.
It's dirty now.
I'm not that dirty.
Oh my god, he's literally popping an arm pimple on my channel.
It's not a pimple.
Is this Dr. Pimple Popper?
It's where my IV was.
It made me feel horrible. I was like, this is where my IV was when I was in the hospital. You were worried about me.
Exactly. How easy you forget.
Oh, trust
See?
me, I didn't
Over
forget.
Here, there's a spot there and there. And this spot over here isn't as bad. And they got me over here again.
Very good. He got them big juicy veins.
Yeah. The nurse practitioners and the students all love my veins because they're super easy.
And they do not like mine because they are tiny and
hidden.
And hidden, yeah. So, you know, opposites attract. I'm just kidding. We're actually very similar people.
Yeah. Anyway, Avatar.
I think that's all I had to say, honestly, but, like...
You forgot his name.
I forgot his name, I'm sorry. Maybe if I had a giant stuffed Appa, like I have requested. Which I know you have. I watched Mailbag, I've seen it.
Do you need a stuffed Appa to be able to remember his name?
No, I just need to be better at remembering names when my brain tries to shut off. I'm honestly really bad with names, y'all. So the fact that I'm remembering any names is like...
It helps at the beginning of every episode to just write down all the names. The act of writing them down helps. That's why...
Yeah, you're supposed to
take notes, because it helps you remember stuff.
Yeah, also...
I mean, just like in college, not necessarily.
Yeah,
watching TV shows, but it does help.
It does. I used to take notes when I would do my Supernatural rewatches, which is why I know so many things about Supernatural. I mean, I've also watched it like 800 times, so that helps too. But you like it. But no, yes, actually,
yes,
taking notes does help. It's a Florida thing. You'll get over it.
It's a Canadian thing too. I get it.
But yeah, taking notes, if anyone's in college, you probably already know this, or high school or whatever. Also doodling while you're actually actively listening to what the teacher is saying is also helpful. It's the act of using your hand or something. I don't know. I read that somewhere, and I have found it to be the case. I also always took way too many notes in like college and high school. I was like that person that's like, oh,
basically just
this
have
is
another
important too, even though
another
it's not.
copy of the textbook.
Yeah, essentially.
In note form. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was me as well.
And then the teachers would be like, oh yeah, this is really important. Remember it for the test. It's going to be on the test.
And it wouldn't be on
Was
the
it
test.
on the test? No.
That's how they get you to take notes and learn things.
Yeah, but I have anxiety.
Fucking liars.
Teachers are amazing though. Support teachers.
They are way underpaid.
Severely underpaid in a society that severely underappreciates the contribution that they make. Like, if you think about it.
Now, they're actually being appreciated more because parents are understanding that it's a lot of work teaching kids all day, every day.
It is. So, respect your teachers. Bake them cookies and stuff at Christmas, Thanksgiving.
All those levies that are supposed to help out, like, teachers' unions and stuff like that, maybe reconsider supporting those.
Definitely. Because more and more teachers are having to go to private education to get the proper pay, and that's making a huge...
living wage for themselves.
Yeah, and that's creating a huge disparity in the...
Deficit.
Or I was going to say, in the gap between private education and public education. So, that's a random tangent for you Avatar people. But yes, it's very important to support teachers. I do feel very strongly about that. And
just as Aang should support his teacher, Boomy.
Yes, exactly. Brought it back around. Good job, babe. Proud of you for that one. But yeah, Boomy did act as a teacher for Aang in this episode. He was a hands-on teacher. He taught him a lesson that he needed to learn, and hopefully, just like what Aang learned in Kyoshi, he will take to heart and apply throughout the rest of his journey as the Avatar. And I also really hope that these characters in these places aren't one-offs, and we can revisit them again and learn more and meet more people and stuff like that, because I would really like to see these characters again. Boomy, even though he was very strange, and like Suki. So it's like the character on Gilmore Girls, Suki. Okay, but that was her name.
If you say so.
I do.
I'm looking at you editing this. Not you right there. You later.
Me later is just as right as me now, so.
If you say so.
I do. Alright, we're keeping y'all way too long, and this is going to be so much to edit. So we're just... Thank you. So we're just going to sign off for now, and we will see you in the next episode. Please leave your comments down below, as always. And thank you so much if you're watching this on Patreon for being super, super awesome and supporting me. Also, if you're still watching this right now at the end of the video, let me know, because that's interesting to me. If you would listen to us ramble for this long, I don't know.
Do you want more like this or shorter discussions?
Yes.
They're going to be long either way, but...
True. But I could edit more of them, maybe? I don't know. Already said that's it, but I'm going to say it again. Even though he laughs at me every time I do this. I do this in like every video. If you've watched multiple videos, you know I'm always like, that's it. Oh yeah, and also this. So, oh my god, sorry.
Ow.
I'm sorry, baby, I love you.
It's fine. It didn't hurt at all.
But that is it for this episode and this discussion and yeah, everything. All of the things. So until next time. Bye guys!